Once upon a time, in the vast snowy land of the Arctic, there lived a small polar bear cub named Frosty. Frosty was fluffy and white, with soft fur that glistened like freshly fallen snow. One day, while playing near their icy den, Frosty and its mother, Snowflake, got caught in a sudden snowstorm. The snowflakes twirled and danced in the air, making it difficult to see. Frosty and Snowflake held each other's paws tightly, but the wind was strong, and soon they were separated. "Stay close, Frosty," Snowflake called out, but the howling wind swallowed her words. Frosty found itself alone in a sea of swirling snow. The little cub blinked its round, black eyes and sniffed the air, trying to catch a whiff of its mother's scent. But the storm had covered everything in a blanket of white, making it hard to see or smell. With a soft whimper, Frosty took a step forward, leaving tiny paw prints in the fresh snow. The world around was vast and quiet, except for the gentle whispers of the wind. Frosty knew it needed to find Snowflake, but which way should it go? The small polar bear decided to follow its instincts. It sniffed the air again and picked a direction that felt right. The snow crunched beneath its paws as Frosty ventured into the unknown. The snowstorm continued to swirl around, making everything look like a magical, snowy wonderland. As Frosty wandered, it encountered friendly snow bunnies hopping around, their fluffy tails leaving tracks in the snow. "Have you seen my mommy?" Frosty asked the bunnies, but they shook their little heads and hopped away. Undeterred, Frosty continued its journey, crossing icy streams and climbing small snow hills. The Arctic landscape seemed endless, but Frosty pressed on. It thought about the cozy den where it and Snowflake used to cuddle, the warmth of their fur keeping the cold at bay. Suddenly, Frosty heard a distant sound, a soft, gentle humming. Excitement bubbled up in the little polar bear's heart. Could it be Snowflake? With renewed energy, Frosty followed the humming, its tiny paws carrying it through the snowy expanse. As Frosty approached, the humming grew louder. Through the swirling snowflakes, the cub saw a figure, and as it got closer, there was Snowflake. She was using her powerful paws to create a protective circle against the storm, humming a comforting tune. "Snowflake! Mommy!" Frosty called out, and Snowflake turned around with a joyful gleam in her eyes. She opened her furry embrace, and Frosty rushed into her warm hug. The two polar bears nuzzled and snuggled, happy to be reunited. "Oh, my sweet Frosty! I was so worried," Snowflake said, her voice a soft rumble. "I knew you'd find your way back to me. You have the heart of a true explorer." Frosty nuzzled against Snowflake, feeling safe and loved. The storm began to subside, and the snowflakes transformed into a gentle flurry. The Arctic landscape sparkled under the soft sunlight. Together, Snowflake and Frosty made their way back to the cozy den, following the familiar landmarks they had explored together. The snow bunnies hopped alongside, and the Arctic foxes peeked out from their snowy burrows to welcome them. Back in their den, Frosty and Snowflake cuddled together, sharing stories of their snowy adventure. Snowflake promised to teach Frosty more about the Arctic and its wonders, ensuring that the little polar bear would grow up to be a wise and adventurous explorer, just like its mommy. As the northern lights painted the night sky with vibrant colors, Frosty closed its eyes, snuggled against Snowflake's fur, and drifted into a peaceful slumber. In the warmth of their den, surrounded by love and snow, the small polar bear dreamed of more snowy adventures yet to come.